Holtz, and today I have a process video for you using the February 2020 page maps. I'm going to be using this double page sketch and creating a layout about my new car. I'm using this Beautiful Life by Echo Park, and I picked this up at Tuesday morning, so I don't think that it's still available, but if I can find it, I'll link it below for you. I decided to take this banner paper and span it across the layout as the sketch calls for. And then I'm going to use this red paper to go on the front center of it. Now, the sketch calls for much smaller photos, and I didn't really want to cut my photos as small as the sketch called for, as well as I had just already printed these photos in 4x6. I tend to just print my photos in 4x6. Sometimes if I have a lot of photos, I'll make them a little bit smaller and print them 3x4 on the Project Life app and then print them. But usually I just go ahead and print them 4x6 because it's an easier size and easier to send them through Shutterfly and get them printed. So now that I have cut out all of the paper, I'm going to use this Stormy Sky to distress the edges, and I do not distress the edges that are in between the double page layouts. What I decided to do was I knew that there was going to be a large amount of paper covered up, so I just went ahead and cut it off and then pieced these two pieces back together using my ATG gun and then also using washi tape on the back. So now that I have my double page layout put together, I'm going to go ahead and adhere everything down and then add my photos. These photos are from when I purchased my 2018 RAV4. I have owned 3 RAV4s with this purchase. The first one was back in 2008. I bought a 2003 RAV4 and I kept that until it had almost 200,000 miles on it, and then I purchased a brand new 2015 RAV4 with the intentions of running it for 200,000 miles, running it until it died. Unfortunately, I was in a car accident that the lady pulled out in front of me and totaled my car. Luckily, no one was hurt in the accident, but that meant that I had to get a new one. So with the equity that I had, because I had it for about 3 years, I went ahead and decided to upgrade a little bit and get a hybrid, which is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted a hybrid. So my payments are about the same, but I get a new fancy car. So that's what this layout is documenting. It's just showing you some of the pictures of the car. The car had 20 miles on it when I purchased it, and it shows kind of what the hybrid panel looks like and what the battery looks like, which is that far right hand corner photo is the battery that's inside the trunk of the car. So after I pulled out a few pieces from this paper pad, I realized that I needed to pull out my embellishment book, and so I went ahead and did that and added a few additional embellishments to the layout because the embellishments that were with this paper pad just wasn't going with this layout itself. I pulled out these puffy hearts, and those are from Ellie Studio. I love their puffy hearts and stars and shapes. They are a perfect addition to any layout, so I had them in red and blue. I decided to use this thicker in like a wood grain for my title that says Happy Day, and then what I ended up doing was adding 2 more pieces of the wood grain thickers in both of my other clusters, just so that I could bring that wood grain around to the layout. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just add a wood veneer, and I'm only going to add it up there to the title. What I decided to do was take this film strip and I'm going to back it on the background paper, which is that teal paper, and then I'm going to take the puffy hearts. I'm going to put one in the center, and then I will add one to kind of the top of the film strip and then one right above it. And these puffy stickers they stay down pretty well, but the fact that I can just pull them up really quickly with my fingernail, I like to use that liquid adhesive on the back of it just to make sure that it sticks. I have recently gone in with my friend Abby to purchase a set of 3x4 and 4x6 pocket cards. I wanted a couple sets that I could use on my layouts as journaling cards. That is what I did with this particular layout. So I added the date down to that tag on the far left-hand side, and that is it for this layout. Here is my final layout as well as some close-ups. If you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more double page layouts, make sure you hit that subscribe button because that's all you're going to get on my channel. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that you have a scrappy day.